Hey y'all, welcome to Chaz's Lifestyle. Stay tuned, we're making some juicy jerk chicken. So first we're going to start with some clean chicken. I usually clean my chicken with some salt, lemon, and vinegar. I let that sit and I soak it about 3 or 4 times. So with these, I'm just going to slice them in half and take that wing off. If you do have chicken that's already cut, just go ahead and use that. Make sure it's no feathers on it. It's all pretty nice and clean. So once you're done cutting up your chicken and it's prepared, go ahead and drop that in a bowl. Next, we're going to take another bowl and we're going to add in our jerk seasoning. You can use the Walker's Wood jerk seasoning, mild, hot, whatever you like. Sometimes I do create mine a homemade jerk seasoning sauce, and I also have a recipe on that if you would like that. If you would like to learn to make your own. So here I'm just going to go ahead and season this jerk sauce with my remaining seasonings. And I will have all the ingredients listed down below in the description box. Of course, we got to add some of that beautiful Jamaican brown seasoning. You want your chicken to have a beautiful color to it. Now go ahead, once you have everything added in, mix that in very, very well. Also, a quick tip. If yours is a little thick like mine, go ahead and add a little bit of water, chicken broth, or anything of that sort to it and give that a mix. You want it to have a thick consistency. So once that's all mixed together, we're going to go ahead and drop in our jerk seasoning sauce all over our chicken. And you can marinate your chicken for a minimum of 30 minutes to a maximum, I would say, even overnight really, but a couple hours, 2 hours is fine. Next, we're going to mix in our sauce with our chicken. You want to make sure each chicken is fully coated. Now, some people, they will bake their chicken, with some foil and just have it right on top, or just in a baking dish. That's fine. That's completely fine. But the difference with what I'm doing, and I love it, oh my gosh, it's basically like roasting your chicken. So I have this pan. I actually got it for like $4.99. Some are more expensive depending on where you shop at. They have them on Amazon, Marshalls, Walmart, Target, different places like that. So once I'm done with this, like this rack right here, I'm just going to place the chicken on it, and this will make both sides crispy. Not too crispy, but enough to have a little crunch, like it's roasted in a way, but still very juicy on the inside. And my oven is preheated on 400. Make sure your chicken is spaced out a little bit. Now with me, I had a lot of chicken, so I did have to move my chicken around, to get extra space. But you see how, oh my gosh, that chicken is just so beautiful. It's coated with, all that jerk seasoning, and it's so flavorful. You also can add salt to your liking, but my ingredients is like the perfect amount of everything. like I said, make sure your oven is preheated at 400. And after this, once I'm finished placing all my chicken on my rack, I'm going to take those extra beautiful seasonings in our bowl and I'm just going to lay that on the chicken and coat the rest of the chicken with that. You don't want to waste any of that seasoning. Now what you can do is you can put that in a pan and boil it a little bit just to make sure it's cooked through, since we of course had it with raw chicken. Make sure it's cooked through. You can add some more of your water, chicken broth, or even a little butter, and create like a sauce to dip it in, you know. Or afterwards you can just drizzle this sauce on it with some lemon. Okay, so now we're going to place this in the oven. I'm going to place it on the top rack first for 30 minutes. Then I'm going to take it out of the oven. And as you can see, I'm just flipping the chicken wings over. Like I said, you want to have that nice crispy texture on each side. Okay, now if you're just doing it in a baking dish or on some foil, you can still flip it. It will be kind of crispy, but not as much if you had a baking rack. And once we have everything flipped, we're going to go ahead and put our chicken in the oven on the top rack and have it in there for a good additional 25 minutes. Now, like I was saying with that sauce, you can drizzle it on there now if you like, if you just want it really juicy. It will affect the crispiness. I can let you know that now. So I would say save it towards the end, but to each his own, whatever you like. Now I'm putting that back in the oven. Oh my gosh, y'all, look how crispy that chicken looks. This is my new thing. It's a healthier alternative. They're so amazing and they still look so juicy, y'all. You have to try this. If you decide to recreate this dish, be sure to tag me on Instagram at Chaz's Cuisines.